So pull your back.
Help me move, because I don't want to hit the dog or the wall. No, that's not the... That's...
Oh, lean back. That wasn't it either. All right, you gotta lean forward.
Now you go right there. Welcome back, Chopt Cheese. You know, we always try to update shit, try to get shit better for you. Shit may not look too great, but you know what? We got a fucking Sony camera up there now for you guys. We ain't bumping them cell phones no more.
Stepping it up.
But you know, bear with us while we get the studio equipped. You know, we got the light up now.
Stepping it up.
Sooner or later, we're going to show you guys a little video of our set. So, with that being said, brought to you, this episode is paid by nobody. But
Swigs, Jigs, and Goose.
there you go, your favorite hood pin and piece.
Splash.
So with that being said, today we got a nice little episode for you. We got something to talk about. Nothing that probably everybody wants to talk about, but some individuals out there got a little something to say about it. You know, us fucking knuckleheads, we definitely got something to say about this bullshit.
Everybody got an opinion, right?
Yeah. But my body, my choice, right?
I'm looking for full medical autonomy as a human being.
And what is that?
So that's why I say this topic deserves a lot of nuance, because I don't believe in it morally, but like, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Ultimately, I don't feel like I have to say.
This topic is
but you know, here it goes.
Well overdue.
Abortion is the termination of a pregnancy by removal or expulsion of an embryo or fetus. Chopt Cheese, just in case if you didn't know. So the hot button topic right now is Texas.
Them motherfuckers went in.
Shout out to Texas for many, many reasons. Shout out to Texas.
Exactly what did they do? They made it illegal for abortions across the board in Texas?
You don't come here for the facts, Chopt Cheese.
Is that what you remember hearing?
You don't come here for the facts. We're not doctors. I think Chopt Cheese, excuse me. Texas did something like canceled abortions after like 2 weeks, made it illegal.
From conception.
Yeah, I think it's like they're using heartbeat as their reference. And then they made all kind of incentives, like if people report it, there's rewards.
Oh, if they give up a doctor.
Yeah,
they get a reward.
Yeah,
if it's proven though.
It's very crazy, man. It's very
Jigs, you want to chime in about
politicized
abortion?
right now.
Black lives still matter?
Yes, they do, sir.
They do.
They do.
Thank you for that.
Have you ever seen that video of
I'm talking about the group. I'm not talking about the actual black lives.
What is black?
Anyway,
What is white?
What is white?
Hold on.
What does that have to do with abortion? Are you trying to lead up to something there?
I am, though.
All right.
Oh, he was just building. He was stacking bricks.
Okay.
Kamala Harris.
Okay.
Texas abortion law will hurt women of color. If Black Lives Matter, why do you say that it's okay to kill more of them?
You don't hear me though.
See that? There you go.
The numbers are outrageous.
I'm just like, look, I be asking questions. Chopt Cheese.
Chopt Cheese, the numbers are outrageous.
If she believes Black Lives Matter and she screams all this bullshit because that's what the fuck it is, if she believes that this abortion law in Texas is gonna hurt women of color, specifically women of color, it makes no sense to me. The hypocrisy in the way that these people talk. They talk to people like they're stupid.
They project 100%. A lot.
But you see what it is? A lot of the shit that they say is meant to not make sense.
Dude, like, those Black lives have to matter, though, if all Black lives matter.
The importance of issues is only pertaining to the particular topic at hand.
That has to be, the topic at hand is the abortion.
Yes,
the
but
abortion
you're bringing in some other stuff. Now, remember, all we have to focus right now is a woman's uterus. Everything else you're saying makes sense. But remember, the whole purpose is to not make sense.
Because we all the same color on the inside? Is that what you're saying?
No, because a baby is a baby regardless of what race it is.
A black uterus looks like a white uterus?
I think we don't know. But this is the thing that
I think we do know. I think they both pink.
But see, this is the funny shit. This is where they try to take it a step further. I heard two Democratic probably leaning people. This is what their argument was. That if you do that, rich people will still be able to have access to abortions. And the lesser class people who don't have the funds are the ones that are the only ones going to suffer. But once again, they're still focusing on just the main two issues. And you know what they forget about? What about preaching abstinence, condoms, birth control.
There's many ways.
There's so many other ways if you really just want to fuck. Excuse me, I don't mean to be raunchy, but true story, right?
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
Yeah, if you want to get your rocks off, if you want to have a good time, just be responsible
I'm
for
just
it.
saying the
and
numbers,
don't use abortion as
your
birth
first
control.
choice. Yes,
Right?
you need to be more responsible as an adult. If you
Those
feel
are
like
your first choices.
you know,
Word.
obviously there's nuance in the sense that people do get raped and all that other shit and all, women get raped and all of that, but like
There's an exception.
it's rare. It's extremely rare. Like I'm not saying women don't get raped. God
Of course they do.
forbid. Yeah, of course
that
that happens.
There's 330 million people in America alone.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what the problem's going to be with that?
It's still a moral issue with me.
Yeah, but how many rape cases are going to go up after that?
That's what
when
I'm
a
saying.
woman has sex with a dude and decides she doesn't want to have the kid anymore and has to resort to lying about being raped.
No, I hear
I
you.
guarantee.
So, but
No,
then
I'm
we
not
say
arguing
if
with
rape
you, but
doesn't,
I'm just saying, like,
right? I
doesn't-
gotta play devil's advocate.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I feel you, but it's not. That
No, but
shit
he's
is-
making a good point, but
I
it's hard to
agree.
explain. Like,
I agree.
because guess what?
I want them to hear.
How do
I
you
want them
how
to
do you
know.
determine who's lying?
You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit is wild.
How do you determine who lied?
That shit is
because she
whack.
has a rape kit that was just like.
What if he dogged
But what
her?
does a
She
rape
likes
kid
to
really-
be dogged out. What if she's that type of girl?
Exactly.
What if she likes
It
rough
doesn't
sex?
prove
So then,
anything.
Wow.
so that you're telling me that?
Oh,
Oh,
truth though.
come on, man.
It's a very scary,
I don't know.
nuanced. So not scary. Excuse me. A very nuanced
Oh,
subject.
I know how you get away from that.
That
I know how you get away from that. You know how she cannot prove any type of rape, regardless, fucking kid or whatever.
Consent form.
Consent form.
Sign that consent form.
Consent form. That
Shout out
makes
to
her
Dave
look even
Chappelle
worse.
for that one.
Shout
Damn,
out to Chappelle.
He knew.
He knew.
You know why? Because he was in that.
He was in the
That-
realm. He was in those doors. He was at those parties.
Dudes had that already experienced.
Freak parties.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens, bro. But getting back to the main topic, though, all of this shit stems from one thing: just control. You
Yeah.
know, politicians don't give a fuck about people.
They don't
at
give
the
a
end
fuck.
of the day,
That
they
shit
don't care.
is big business, bro.
And as you can see, the shit that they promote is, again, it's not so much healthcare. It's just, bottom line. Like, oh, what's the end result? You don't want it. This is it.
The end result is that the state is in too many medical decisions on some shit. The state, we ultimately we turn into a fucking nanny state. Like all
Yeah.
this shit. There's no more. So the weirdest hypocrisy to me is this whole weighing abortion versus vaccinations.
What?
It's a hell of a topic.
So wait, was this brewing in Texas, or this was just out of nowhere?
I mean, you already know how the Republicans out there is moving. They probably been trying to do that for a
Well,
long time.
'cause
Yeah, I don't
is it
doubt it at
ironic
all.
that Roe v. Versus
Roe
Wade
v. Wade,
was
yeah, they broke the
originated in
Supreme
Texas?
Court. Yeah. My shit is this, like, ultimately, I don't want my taxes to be a part of that because I don't agree with it morally, right? I understand there's nuance involved and things may happen and women get taken advantage of. There are creeps out there and predators. I understand that, but like, it's rare. So we need to find a better way to prove that, so that women and dudes who are pressuring women to get
I think
abortions.
all they need to do is that when you go to the supermarket and you go to fucking checkout, they have one of those screens that say, "Do you want to fucking
Get your head put
Do
in
you
the
want to
toilet."
fund abortion?" And then you pay $1, pay $5, pay $15, and then you be like, "No," if you don't want to do it. And if you want to fund abortion, you
pay right there.
Right there. I don't see what the
Splash.
problem is.
Yo,
with
that might have been the smartest shit you ever said in your whole life.
That was an accident too.
I feel it. My head
hurts.
started hurting.
My
Yeah.
head hurts.
Yeah.
You blew your own headphones off. That was the best thing I've ever heard someone say in my whole
That was a
life.
freestyle too. I didn't even
But
write that
remember,
down.
once
Take a
again, let's not forget,
Take a breath.
because you can get a lot of people not understanding and misinterpreting
So
what
do
we're
you want your
saying.
abortion receipt?
Listen,
this long?
we're not saying you don't have the
This
right
long.
or any type of rights controlling your body. We're not saying that. What we're saying is abortions is a fucking big deal, and and politicians throw it around like it's like
Politicians
should you
ain't shit.
paper or plastic bag. I feel like
Yeah.
it's not something that's really cared for,
Yeah.
and for them to be like just
Harping on it, pulling on people's heartstrings.
yeah, like bro, the trauma and aftermath. I've never gone through
Yo.
it, but I've seen stats where women go through it
yeah.
after abortion,
Mentally,
and a
yeah.
majority of them
Yeah, and
regret it.
it's a big.
They don't tell you about
fucking-
those stats.
Did you know that the
Don't. They
woman,
do not. They do
the
not.
main woman in Roe v. Wade, she actually, after having her abortion, which is like the most popular abortion in America ever, she actually regretted having the
most
abortion
publicized
and
abortion.
ended up fighting against it, advocating against abortion. Did you know
That's
that?
fake news.
Look it up. Look
You
it up.
don't come here for the facts, Chopt
And
Cheese.
to make matters worse, sorry for you Jesus haters. She even, drank the Kool-Aid and got baptized and got.
Niggas said drink.
You know what I mean? She joined the Christianity cult.
Yeah.
They took her as a cult.
Yo, do whatever, everybody. Yo,
You know what I mean? Like,
do you?
don't be
Chopt
brainwashed.
Cheese.
Think for yourself, guys.
Do you?
Drink
But-
water and don't be racist.
But look how
Drink
far she
water,
took
don't
it.
be racist. Nah, I know. I actually heard that story, so I understand her point of view. But that's not a point of view that they'll actually publicize. Ain't
Because
nobody trying to
they're
hear
not.
that.
It's not popular.
Yeah, it's not popular.
Why would you? Exactly. Shit don't make sense.
Because it touches on your morale.
Once
As a
it
human
gets you
being.
thinking, forget about it.
You're like, oh my God, what
that
did I
already
just do?
happens once they just don't know how to talk about it.
Yeah, so it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard.
Swiss, help me out, Swiss. All right, you're gonna role play right now. Look.
Oh shit!
Oh, hi, sir. These are your items. All right. Beep, beep, beep. Sir, would you like to donate to abortion?
How much is it?
$1, $5, $10.
Yeah, I'll pass this weekend. Thank you very much.
So you do not want to
Over the mouth? Holy shit!
That's what the people do in New York.
How they gonna?
So you do not want to
Damn, like
That's true.
And then you'll be like,
That's true social justice.
you know what's
bro.
crazy? Depending on the individual,
that's how they do it.
they might cave and
Yeah, that's like the man shit.
end up
But
giving more than they normally will to compensate for whatever that just went on.
there was a
But-
South Park episode about that. That shit was mad funny. You didn't
Yo,
see
oh,
that
shit,
to
I can
save the
smoke with you?
children?
That shit was pulling like frog
Stop
ass,
moving up
and it
fucking
just
ass
started
real-
hitting.
Yeah, that's real
Should have
quick.
got rid of that shit. What the fuck is that shit still doing
This is-
on the fucking table,
This
bro?
guy, he
No,
got
bro,
Yankee
it ain't in the
candles.
camera right
Set in the
now.
ambiance, you
I'm
gonna
not
tell
even
my
in the
fortune?
camera. I
He
feel
got
like.
Yankee candles.
This nigga's about to read my tarot, Chopt Cheese.
This guy, man.
Damn, bro. What you doing?
Stay on topic, bro.
Yeah,
Yo.
this is a super bat.
Yeah, I just loosened it up.
This is
It's
a
just
slim
starting to
baddie.
hit
This is
now.
a slim
Yo.
baddie.
This guy smokes zigzags like a 16-year-old. Chopt Cheese. You know what, man? Libertarian, bro. I'm on my libertarian shit. True freedom, medical autonomy over my body. If you don't want to smoke, you don't smoke. If you want to wear a mask, you wear a mask.
You know what I mean?
If you want to take the pills that Pfizer's working on right now that they ain't really telling you about, in addition to your booster shots,
Hey,
That's on you.
come on. Wait,
That's on
wait,
you.
hold on. I got another one.
Go ahead. Keep it
Kamala
going.
is asking about. She's talking about how these laws will hurt people of color, right? Women of color.
oh man, Kamala the cackle.
Wait, I'm gonna keep going with what Goose was saying. So
That's
and
a
if-
wrestling name.
If you don't want to deal with these laws, be smarter with your sexual activities, right?
Listen, wear condoms, bro. Wear condoms, bro. That's a heavy weight to have to carry.
You know who didn't wear condoms, right?
Our parents.
Joe Biden.
But anyway, I'm sorry.
That was
That
pretty
was
funny.
obvious, but
That was
anyway.
pretty funny.
Nah, I'm gonna.
A little
I'm
bit of
gonna-
dad humor brought to you by.
I was gonna bring up a name, but I'm not gonna give
Young
them any
Swiggles.
shine. Fuck that. Never
Who?
mind. Doesn't matter how many people
AC's
that
killing this
watch
shit.
us. I'm not gonna give anybody like that a shine. But apparently somebody didn't wear condoms over the during the week. Did you see?
During the week?
Did you see? I'm surprised you guys didn't hear this.
Damn, my fault.
fuck?
What
And
this
I'm
guy-
sure that you guys
This
heard
guy's
about
talking
it.
I
cryptically.
thought you was gonna say over the pandemic.
I'm
but
talking
then you
about.
said-
I'm talking about the rapper.
Oh, there's a rapper that just went crew in somebody.
There's a rapper that's pregnant.
a
Rapper
rapper.
that's pregnant.
Oh, why are you gonna make me say it?
Damn, say it, bro. I don't know.
Just
I'm not
fucking
in that
say it.
realm, bro.
And we'll delete it.
I could talk to you about
We'll
like.
block it out.
Lil Nas X is pregnant.
Oh no, he's not. I mean, not physically. He's probably
Excuse me?
mentally pregnant. He's not a.
Are you ready?
He's not a
You
woman.
both ready?
He's not a woman.
But are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? Okay, hold on.
Is he gonna get an abortion? Is that what you?
Wait, how? So was he always a woman? So was he always a woman?
That's fake though, but that's Photoshop. We could
That's
do that
not
right
real.
now.
You see the tweets that he put out about? I'm not even see
That's not real, bro.
my nigga. There's mad pictures.
That's not real though. He wants to be pregnant.
Yeah, obviously, nigga. of
Yeah, but
course.
he's not
It's
a-
probably like makeup and costume and shit like that.
He doesn't
but
have a womb.
He's like all this negative energy is not good for the baby.
Wait, is he a man though?
I don't know, bro. Maybe
that's-
we
that's
don't
a-
know what we're seeing anymore.
He doesn't have a womb.
That's exactly. He got you to speak about. He got us to speak about him. He won.
You brought that shit up.
Yeah, but now you wondering why he's pregnant and why his
Now-
stomach looks like that.
Now, since the
A lot
only
of questions are raised.
Hold on.
He makes a comment. He sent a lot of tweets. He's like, "Oh, my favorite one. How do I explain this to my son? I'm dying right now."
What?
Yo, bruh.
People, he's getting a lot of backlash or whatever, I guess, on like Twitter and shit like that, or
Bruh.
his Instagram. And yeah, they just fucking, I heard they washing him up.
I guess, yeah, whatever, bro.
I mean, whatever,
can't.
man. If he has a baby, that's on him and his baby, I guess.
Oh, him and his baby.
That's that new. That's the progressive shit. I didn't even know that was possible.
Is that even progressive, bro? That's like way
I'm
past.
joking. I'm being hyperbolic.
No, that's way past.
I didn't know men could have babies.
Bro, because they can't.
You sure?
Don't get me. No. You trying to get me angry, bro?
I'm trying to get you angry. You know what it is that the world's upside down, and I'm
You
so
know how angry
confused.
Chopt Cheese is gonna be when this episode starts?
Why? Why is
What do
that?
you mean? You know what the topic?
You let off with the A word.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, so what, bro?
You let off with the A word,
So
bro.
what, assholes?
How dare you? You don't have a womb. You don't have a right to
All
talk
right,
about
well,
abortion.
listen. Okay, so let's get into that factor. We could chop this up and get into that too.
Bro, did you hear Saki use that one?
Why does the president support abortion when his own Catholic faith teaches abortion is morally wrong?
Well, he believes that it's a woman's right, it's a woman's body, and it's her choice.
Why does the president, who does he believe then should look out for the unborn child?
He believes that it's up to a woman to make those decisions, and up to a woman to make those decisions with her doctor. I know you've never faced those choices, nor have you ever been pregnant, but for women out there who have faced those choices, this is an incredibly difficult thing. The president believes their rights should be respected. Go ahead. I think we got to move on. I think we have to move on. You've had plenty of time.
well,
She actually said that on the podium.
Oh my gosh, we gotta find that clip.
Oh, yeah,
Put
I saw that,
clip
I
up.
saw that.
And they asking about
Yeah.
the abortion. Oh,
and apparently Biden's a female now because his administration knows what's best for females, and
No.
no other administration does.
the reporter asked Jen Psaki verbatim, if Joe Biden is a Catholic president, then why does he okay abortions? And why is he?
Splash.
And she's like, well,
Splash.
Ooh.
Yes, because you know what's funny? They play
I don't
that.
know.
They play
And
that shit.
Saki with her
He's a
bullshit.
devout Christian,
I don't know.
Catholic.
Well, you know, you shouldn't comment on that. You're not a woman,
What?
and I'm sure you've never been pregnant. She said it just like that, bro. You've never been. Get
What?
the fuck out of here with that shit.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Deflect, bro. Deflect.
I'll be honest, Chopt Cheese. Look,
At his finest.
I understand.
Sakadak,
I am not a woman, right?
Sakadak,
So
Saki.
I mean,
I
you
don't
could be if you wanted
ultimately-
to be, so just remember that.
I'll pass. But ultimately, I understand. Like, we need some sort of consensus where we decide how abortions are going to take place in rare instances. But like
So abortions, you don't
that argument. No, I'm trying to say this. That argument that because I don't have because I'm not a woman, I don't have a say in abortion. I'm just saying this. Boil down my say to this. You can't have none of my tax money. Boil it down to that. Cool. You're right. All right. I can't make a decision. All right. Cool. Say no more. But
shouldn't-
my tax dollars ain't going to that.
It shouldn't turn into a recreational sport, right?
Exactly. The numbers are retarded.
How you feel about those
the numbers are
those
fucking
jokes
retarded.
that I made about it, but are kind of serious about like when it comes to how the men have no say in it.
Yeah, they're wild. There's all kind of rhetoric right now online. What they were calling the Republicans in Texas the Taliban. Are you kidding me? You fucking idiots. You know what the Taliban is doing to women over there?
They don't want to know.
They won't even let you
But
bring
you
that
see,
up.
there it goes
You think
again,
they do
like what
abortions in
Jake said earlier.
Afghanistan, my guy?
Bro,
Would it? I'm sorry.
No,
sir.
go ahead, bro.
You think they do abortions in Afghanistan? Everybody on the other side of this argument in this country.
A woman
Who
has
did-
no choice when she gets pregnant over there.
Who did they compare? Who did they compare them to?
Bruh.
They compared the Taliban?
The Republicans in Texas who voted who pushed
did
this
you-
shit through.
Aren't the Democrats more like the Taliban in the sense that they're murdering fetuses that are 9 months old, all the way up to 8 and 9 months old, and then in mass amounts? They killing mass babies, mass fetuses, just like mass people died in 9/11 because of the Taliban. They're killing. Are the Republicans doing that?
No.
By not allowing people to kill more people? I don't understand how they try to make sense of that.
I don't trust either side, the left or the right.
Listen,
I'm just saying we
Men
need to
have
sit down and talk
men
before
over here
it's too
have
late.
no say in any of it. A woman could say I'm gonna
It's
have it.
extremely sad.
A man has to
Yeah.
say okay. She could say I'm
extremely
not
sad.
having it. He has to say okay. But when the baby comes out of her, she could say I need half or whatever the percentage is, and he has no choice. So You know what's crazy? These abortions, whether they happen because the woman wants it or not, I don't understand why these boys and these men out there ain't learning. Why you sticking your dick in bitches and getting them pregnant? You see what they're gonna do to you? It's a trap majority of the time. Literally a trap. Because they see how good they have it when they could get a free ride and they could just get everything as you know what I mean?
Get a one-shot deal from the government.
Get a little bit of everything.
Especially with most women now. It's like, man.
So the ones that are having them
Jezebels
are taking advantage of that. And a lot of them aren't, especially from the demographic that we live around.
Man, shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, the value of woman
Just be careful, yo.
around where I live is
Very low.
below minimal.
When it comes to morals, education, all of that.
Maybe you guys aren't looking in the right area.
Well, the era we live in, that's what we're speaking on.
I mean, there's some.
Oh no, we're not looking here. We're just speaking about, you know what I mean? Come on, Gustav.
I'm devil's advocate,
Mine's
bro.
not even from this country.
I'm devil's advocate, bro. It's hard. The dating scene is definitely. If the world's fucked up, the dating scene is definitely fucked up.
It's gross out there.
There is no more dating scene.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know.
Everything is apps.
I'm hitched, but I don't
Everything's apps, TikTokity things, and fucking IG and all of them shits.
Everything's on computer love.
That's it,
Everything's
bro.
on computer.
If you don't know how to show your love through a screen, you ain't getting any. That's how it works. And if you have morals too, you probably ain't getting any. I think. Speaking on that, right?
Jesus.
Oh man, it'd be the nastiest.
You were there. You were there one time in your life.
Huh?
You was
Yeah.
Huh?
But
fucking sleazeball.
we were
Fuck
never
outta
on
here,
some
bro.
slinging.
I don't remember.
Naked peepee.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Who does that?
Sucias.
Well, men too. That's
Ew.
a dirty man too.
That's a third. That's
Ew.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta understand. If she lets you put it in raw, you ain't the first, papi.
Holy
Like,
shit.
and
That
she's
hit
not your
home.
and she's not your girl. Holy shit, bro.
Holy
Y'all
shit.
motherfuckers be taking risk.
It's like the board game.
Yeah, but about that board
Shit
game, you
crazy,
put it in the
man.
closet and you bring it out when you bored. You feel me? There's a difference, bro.
All right. I got it.
You know, babies ain't when you
So
bored.
bottom line, my tax-paying dollars are not paying for abortion.
Bringing it
I
back to
don't
that.
give a fuck.
All right, no doubt.
I don't give a fuck.
They be having rebuttals to that though. I don't
mean,
remember any good ones, but they be having
the
them.
constant debate that goes on is where does life begin? Conception, and a lot of people don't consider a
But you
fetus
see,
alive.
it depends on who you ask.
That argument comes into play.
It depends on who you ask.
What do you consider alive then? A heartbeat? Because they have
Yeah,
it.
I mean, that's
a
the
brain.
debate.
Yeah, they think
Okay.
That is the debate.
So
that they don't think and don't have a heartbeat. It's proven they have a heartbeat.
Who we
It's
asking,
proven
though?
they
No,
have.
but
who
upon
we asking? Science, religion? Who we asking?
We can ask both. We
We're
can
asking-
So
and
if
then,
we're
and
asking
then they'll
science,
stop somewhere and then one will keep
Here's the
going.
hypocrisy. Science will tell you that if we take a drone and go to Mars and we find a fucking cell there, that's life. But they'll tell you here, if you have sex with your woman, up to a certain standpoint, that is not life. And it's cells that is made up of the same shit. Right? Am I wrong?
you don't know, you
I don't know
science, pa.
But it's the truth though.
This nigga, that was
So,
funny.
If
That
you
was
ask
funny.
science is straight hypocrites.
But you don't hear me though.
I'm not saying religion's right, but at least they're a little bit more straightforward with their directness.
That's another. Again, I commend my two friends because that might have been the smartest thing you ever said in your whole life. What you just said right now.
You must have a peanut moment that you think all this dumb shit is smart.
I got a peanut in my.
That's after the eighth blood, I think.
This
it
guy,
is.
right? Fucking.
No, you're right though. That's the truth. They'll tell you they took a rocket ship with fuel from the Earth,
Went to another eon dimension.
flew 20 billion miles away or however,
And skipped through all
Picked
the
up dirt.
thousands of miles of satellites.
picked up dirt and said, and then brought it back over here and said, "Yo,
This is
this
life.
is life."
This is like, but that ain't.
But that ain't.
That shit growing in your belly?
Get rid
That
of
ain't
that
life.
shit.
That ain't
Get rid of
life.
that shit.
Yo,
Yo.
life forms from the obvious, which is a seed. What the fuck does something in Mars from dirt fall from? I don't know.
You germinating seeds. That's
That's
life.
where life forms from, yeah.
I mean, ultimately, I don't know
That's the
shit.
book of
bro.
life, bro. A seed, in essence, right?
And I'm tired. Trust the experts. Trust the experts. Fuck the experts, bro.
But you see what happens when all the experts are being paid to
I'm
be
a
on the
fucking
side that you
expert.
don't agree with.
Yo, ultimately, man is corruptible. So it doesn't matter what side they on. You could do that for anything. Guess what, Chopt Cheese? That includes science.
Yeah, it does.
It's been corrupted at the highest levels.
Well, science says.
You know what I'm saying? Time has shown you all these things. If you go look it up, if you go do research, you see all these people that were accused, scientists throughout the years of all this crazy shit.
Here's a good one. You think women really want to have abortions? Or a lot of them feel like
Sometimes the social pressure's too
or
great.
not even just pressure from having the baby, pressure from
Family.
society.
Pressure of keeping the baby.
It's from all that. It's from family. It's from society. It comes from everywhere. You get judged everywhere. Whether or not you have a child.
If
you
all
get
your
judged.
girlfriends are hardcore
you get judged
liberals
without a kid. Imagine
and you
being
get
too young
pregnant,
to have a kid, or
cha-cha.
feeling like you're too young to have a kid.
You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds them?
Okay, so whatever. If you don't care about my opinion on abortion, whatever. And I'm telling you, you don't have the right. I'm just telling you, I don't want to pay for it. These videos I see online, that's ultimately what it is.
Which
I don't want
ones?
to pay for
The
it.
women who are in the abortion clinics promoting the abortion?
Bro, have you seen those videos? I feel like we spoke about this conversation before.
I think we
never aired this.
scanned through it lightly, but never like
I don't know.
in the
Some
red.
of these videos are OD, bro.
Yeah.
There's women in abortion clinics on the verge of getting abortions or even after abortions.
videoing themselves, talking
Recording
about it,
themselves,
laughing,
like,
playing music,
celebrating, like being mad dark.
Like if that's what being a woman is about.
The fuck?
Being able to celebrate that you can kill something inside you,
fuck?
and it is no one's choice but yours.
Right. So then turn around, these same motherfuckers, because there's men who support that shit, will turn around and tell you,
beta
nope,
men.
you have to be
Understand.
jabbed.
Yep.
You have to be jabbed.
Yep. In the same breath.
Look at that. It don't make no sense.
Fuck you, jab. Fuck you.
Yo, I went to Planet Fitness the other day and I told them to fuck off. I said I quit. I know I could afford to lose some pounds, but I quit.
You're not.
Why'd
not
you quit?
And your man said, I need a reason.
What's your reason?
I said, are you sure? You don't want to hear my reason, bro. I said, yo, I don't fuck with Nazis, bro. Your man said, whoa. I don't fuck with Nazis either, bro.
You broke it down to him?
I broke it down very simply.
Break it
I
down to
said,
Chopt Cheese real quick.
nah, again, ultimately, as a human being, as an individual, I have the right to medical autonomy to my body. There's an active debate on abortion right now where abortion still in this country is legal. I don't have the right to tell a woman that she can't have an abortion. No one has the right to tell me I don't have a right
My body, my choice.
to say you
My
can't
choice.
Inject
give me
with
anything.
something
My body, my choice.
You can't do it.
My body, my choice.
that just became FDA approved,
Yeah,
and it
you
was
can't.
on some approval.
Nah, you're
just
bugging. You're bugging. And
to
the fact that
satisfy
simple
individuals.
argument, people ain't making that for normies that needs to be red pilled. You need to have yourself a conversation with yourself and say, wait a minute,
But-
abortion,
Yep.
mandatory vaccines. Wait a minute, what's going on here? It doesn't line up with medical autonomy.
But you see, you can't
For
make
an
sense of
individual.
something that's purposely meant to not make sense.
Exactly.
It only makes sense if you're looking at it from
world's upside
one
down.
standpoint.
The world's upside down.
That's it, bro.
It's a very sad.
Hold on to it though,
Yeah, I mean, you just got to push through and try to push it right side up
because you know what? At the end of the
with
day,
vigilance.
the day ends, bro.
At
And
the
then-
end of the day,
In closing,
the day ends.
I'm just hoping that the day don't end for my boy Oscar De La Hoya.
shout out to your bitch ass nigga.
Oscar De La Hoya.
He's laying in a hospital bed with panties right now.
No.
Fuck.
Say it. So to
got the
provide
cool-
context, what did you say earlier?
Nah,
What is cool?
He's in the hospital. He got the kung flu.
No, but what we
The-
called it the new calling for sick. What we call? You said it earlier.
Oh yeah, that's the new calling in sick.
It's 'cause I got
the COVID shit.
Yeah.
The COVID shit.
I caught COVID. I can't come.
Telling people I got COVID is the
Sorry.
new. My baby's sick.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
I got my baby got
diarrhea.
sick.
I got a
My kid
headache.
got sick.
I
My
got a
kid's in the
headache.
house sick.
Yo.
You can't question it.
You can't
If I
question
tell
it.
you I got COVID, nobody will come
Yo.
around me and nobody will call me.
You know what makes it extra bad for him though? He was fully vaxxed.
I was
Fully
wondering.
vaxxed. Like, yo, their whole shit just be collapsing.
Yeah,
bro.
he was vaccinated.
Nothing makes
He
sense.
finished his vaccinations and everything. And
And he's
I don't
over there
know.
like, poor me.
Cut it out.
Because his fucking tangas up his ass. That's why.
The golden boy.
Faggot. Anyway.
Anyway.
Like I said.
ultimately, that's what the episode was about, y'all.
Y'all good?
We working on things. We upgrading, updating equipment,
Shit'll look
trying to
different
give you
again
a
next
better
week.
experience.
Don't trip.
yeah, we'll get better and better
Thank you.
as this
Like
show
and subscribe.
progresses. I'm Jigs and I'm
We
not
trying.
suicidal.
Bang.
And I'm not a doctor, bro.
Y'all good? I'm good.
I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got a
Have a good
piss
one,
like
guys.
I'm pregnant.